So did anybody speak with Mr. Wendell?
No.
His email said he was coming.
Yeah, last night he said, or Tuesday, he said he was coming.
Well, this is an odd start. Usually meetings start at 6:30 and they start at 7. We wheeled this one back to 6.
They're all 6 now.
They're all at 6 for the village?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, it's been 6 for a while.
At least a year.
It's been a year, yeah. But most of the other ones I'm at are 6:30.
As long as I've been.
7.
It's been 6.
All right, it could be daylight savings time. Or their car ran into a water buffalo.
That's 2 months from now, daylight savings time. No,
Right.
March. March.
All right. Well, we'll start. We'll bring this meeting to order at 6:03. All right, Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, roll call, please.
Turpinning,
Here?
McKinney,
Here?
Wendell, Van Zelfde,
Here.
Keikos, Hutton,
Here.
Cullis.
Okay. We have a message from Keikos. A motion to excuse Andrew Keikos.
I second the motion.
We got a motion and seconded by Tim Turpinning. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Okay. Andrew is excused. If we read, I've already asked this, but we're inside the meeting, so any information from Mr. Wendell?
No.
No? Any information from Mr. Cullis?
No.
Okay. Addendum changes and approval of agenda. Chair would like a motion to approve the agenda.
I make motion to approve the agenda.
Motion by Turpinin.
I'll second it.
Thank you. I can't see your name tag though. Hutton, okay, sorry. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes. Approval of minutes from December 11th, 2025. It sounds strange already. It's 2025, it seems like a year ago.
Yes, look.
Still writing 2025 on notes though.
Okay.
Gotta check myself.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second it. Van
Thank-
Zelfde.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So we have a motion, we have seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Good, motion passes. Statement of purpose. The mission of the Holly Historic District Commission is to safeguard the heritage of the village of Hollies by preserving the historic district in the village that reflects the elements of the village's history, architecture, archaeology, engineering, or culture. The goal of the commission's work is to stabilize and improve the property values in the historic districts and the surrounding areas, foster civic beauty, strengthen the local economy, and promote the use of historic districts for the education, pleasure, and welfare of the citizens of Holly. All right, moving on to public comment. Seeing none, I guess we're just moving on. Okay, up to old business. I have no other information in the package, so I imagine we have no information on these two properties. Application 2504 and 2502.
Yes, in,
Do you want me to take it, or do you got it?
I just know like for 208 South Broad, you guys had said that they didn't need to come in front of the HDC for that.
Yes, for the wheelchair ramp.
And I'm hearing from our side other,
Oh,
that you
really?
guys are supposed to.
Oh, okay.
But,
If I may, interject in here, the issue came up as more of a clarification and a question from, the building official, and that of wondering why when it was originally going to be a concrete structure, it came in front of the HDC and was approved, and now that it's a wood structure, it's kicked back for an administrative approval, even though it's a wheelchair ramp. We were just kind of curious, and the question is, are we being consistent? Is there a difference between how we're looking at approving things? Those types of questions for clarification.
Oh, okay.
And, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I know it's an ADA issue as well.
Yeah, it's ADA. And the wheelchair, so additions and changes to historic buildings can be done. Additions can be added onto them. The only rules are, it has to fit within the district's theme and feel, but it can't be made to look like it was old. It needs to be obviously of new materials, and so that when somebody is walking around the building, they can obviously see that this was added at some time after the original construction of the building. That's the only rule. Now, it's a wheelchair ramp, so it's obviously, what's that? 40s? When did wheelchairs, no, that's 1910?
Wheelchair ramps?
Yeah, wheelchair ramps, that's.
I'm not that old.
So it's obviously a new piece to the structure. The only hope would be that they choose one that is aesthetically pleasing to the community, but there's really not much we can say yay or nay on because it's ADA compliance, and it's got a pitch and length and all kinds of different construction limitations on it.
So for consistency in the future, is a wheelchair something to bring back in front of the board, or is that something that should be improved administratively?
That should be administrative.
So wheelchair ramps can be administrative, that's the,
Yes. And that was approved,
Until we are proven wrong.
right, well,
Yeah.
but that was approved not because of match, but based on the verbiage that, not that it meets that criteria of building, but that we're accepting it, right?
Right.
It's like any other thing that's accepted that way, whatever the verbiage is that you,
I don't have the paperwork on it.
yeah, I was.
So it was originally concrete, or?
That was my understanding, was the concrete ramp came in front of the board and was approved. And give me a minute, because I'm flipping through, and unfortunately, I should have brought my book with,
yes,
that I inherited from both Chief McGee and Jeremy,
Yes.
with everything for about the last 5 years.
Oh, wow. We have that. That's nice. Good.
But I did not. But I know at the time, last meeting, it was discussed and referred back to the building department without action.
I believe that was in November, because I was here for that meeting. And the wheelchair ramp wasn't originally a part of if we're calling it a rebuild. So the concrete, there was like a concrete landing off the building with some stairs. And then they brought the wheelchair ramp back before us because they were changing their plans. But then we said that because it's a compliance issue with ADA, that it shouldn't be the historic district that approves it. And I had only mentioned that the swing of the door seemed off to me because it was swinging out, but it would block the ramp. So somebody in a wheelchair would have to wheel out, close the door, and then go down the if I remember the pictures correctly, it like sort of zigzagged so that it would fit in that spot near that back alley. But, so financially, I don't think, a concrete ramp would even, or, I don't know, and even like for looks, I don't think a concrete ramp, the way they have to like zigzag it would
Yeah.
even be
That's all right.
very, appropriate.
Well, the,
And costly.
It would be very
Right.
costly. Yeah, so I think the wooden ramp is appropriate, and like we said in November, that I don't think it's an issue that we need to approve.
well, the original plan has for a wood frame for the ramp with Trex or Timberline composite deck railing, or decking surface. The handrail will be aluminum so it never rusts. That's what's on their original plan.
From November. right?
Yeah, yeah, from November. I have the photos if you wanted
Yeah, I
to.
told you about from November, so I was here for that.
Okay, if you wanted to see them.
Concrete, I wasn't.
But their plans in September, didn't include that ramp originally.
Did you want to see?
No, it's good. Yeah, nice. Okay. Any other discussions, opinions,
How
complaints?
about that?
So
No.
are you gonna motion to send it back over to us? Is that, I guess, to be,
Well, it already was.
so.
Yeah, well, it's already, we can do it again.
Send it again? All right, we'll send it.
I'll make a motion to send it back.
All right, so we have a motion from Mr. Trippinen,
I'll second it.
and we have a seconded.
Let's get Andy's place back up and running.
Yes,
That'd be wonderful.
yes.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And all those opposed? I didn't think I gave you a chance to oppose the approval of the minutes, I apologize.
Yeah, they did.
In case if you wanted to have.
No,
No, okay. Just check.
you did that.
All right, so we move on to general business. Election of officers. All right. Since we're missing 3, I guess there's nobody here to defend themselves, so, should we actually do that?
I
With
don't
no
know.
votes? But there's, so in the village's bylaws and/or ordinances, when do elections of the officers have to be done? Do they call it out in January like they do at the township?
I wanna say, did we cancel January's meeting?
Yes,
I wanna say it's January.
yeah, that was canceled.
Yeah, and I thought I had heard as well, it's just the first
The first meeting.
real meeting that, yeah.
Cause the first meeting, which should have been January.
January, yes. I have the Historic District Commission
That's where I'm heading right now, is how the village ordinances to look it up.
ordinance and trying to see if it is actually called out. I do not see,
Historic District, 47 documents, agenda.
oh, he's got a lot, you have a laptop, nice, mine's old fashioned. We used to do this back in the 1900s, you'd print things out
Oh,
with staples.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not sure. I guess. And,
Well, I'm tempted not to vote on those, but I just want to make sure that we're not going to get into Historic Commission jail.
oh,
hang on 1 second. Let me try to get some guidance from village manager.
All right,
With
so while we're doing that,
We have a quorum, so we can,
Yeah, can we delay it 1 month for a better attendance?
Can they delay?
Yeah.
I'm looking to see if I have any training materials to give you guys some training materials, but
Well, it's chapter 5, let's see.
I don't have any.
Right, just, Tim would be, Tim knows these. Tim knows
Yeah, off the top of his head.
Robert's rules, so.
Yeah,
Mr. Price, I texted to see if, and I will go back, try to find my ordinances real quick for you.
I know Robert's rules too,
I'm there, I just have to
we can
find
actually
the,
do it.
Wow, it's already 5 years old. Well, the only presentations I have on standby is the Michigan Historic Preservation Tax Credit from 2021. I don't think you guys will find that interesting.
So, point of order, we either have to get a motion to table or a motion to go, to proceed with the officers. Let me just do this. I'll make a motion to maintain all the officers in their current positions.
I'll second it.
Okay.
I'm okay with
Now
that.
we can't discuss it properly.
All right.
So is there,
Well, I checked your record. You did a very good job as secretary last year.
Oh, thank you.
Outstanding.
Oh, thank you.
Outstanding. 5 stars.
okay.
Yes.
You
No,
did,
no demerits.
okay, okay.
No demerits.
I did, yeah.
No demerits for you either
Oh,
as vice
that's
chair.
right. I am vice chair.
Yeah,
All right, we'll upgrade your parking spot. to
Okay.
Anywhere out there. Okay, good.
right.
And then, did we have a secretary on deck? Who was
I
the
got a
secretary?
response.
Oh,
I'm-
survey says?
oh no, he has to leave.
Oh, okay. All right, be safe.
Yes.
Okay.
Just for review, who were the office holders?
Officers, yeah.
Yeah, officers last year.
I was secretary, vice chair, and George is chair.
Yeah. I don't think we have a secretary, do we?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
secretary.
you're secretary.
I'm
All
secretary,
right, yeah, that's all the officers that we have.
yeah,
Okay.
It works.
because we do not have a treasurer, so,
Yeah, we have no budget.
yeah.
Cool, if we had a budget, that'd be nice. Whoa.
That's,
All right, any further discussion?
Was Mr. Cullis interested in being an officer again this year? Does anybody know?
well, he can,
Well, let's ask him. He's not here to defend himself, so I think we
Well-
can just,
We can just vote him in
anyone,
without his attendance?
if we make the vote, and
well, if he protests, we can
he
definitely.
can always step down from that office if he's too
Yeah.
busy or something else.
Okay,
You know what I mean? Anyone can. You can say, well, I'm sorry, but, then we re-elect that officer,
okay.
that position, so.
I do not wish to hold an officer position, so,
No,
no.
no.
So,
You get a parking spot anywhere out there.
I might have parked in somebody's parking spot because I have front row, so.
Well,
sorry.
you and I both walk in the summer anyway, so.
Yes. We give ours up.
You're across the street and I'm 2 blocks away, so.
All right,
Point of order, let's bring that to the vote.
okay, so we have a motion on deck to maintain the original set of officers for this coming year, 2026.
I'll make the motion to maintain the officers of Mr. Cullis being chair, Mr. McCanny being vice chair, and Mr. Turpinning being secretary.
Okay. I'll second it.
And it's seconded. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? hearing, motion passes. Commission and staff comment.
I do not have a comment.
No comments? Okay.
No comment
All
from
right.
Van Zelfte, thank you.
I have a question,
Putnam
but
has
I
a
don't know if it's really a historic question. Because my house isn't in the historic district, I guess. You know, we had a lot of repairs from tornado damage. And this summer, we have to finish our last portion of it, which is touching up all paint on the whole house. Now, am I going to have to get like permits for that or anything? Does anybody know?
No,
No.
No,
not
I
for
should-
painting.
Okay,
The historic district in Holly does not have a color palette.
okay. Well, we're keeping the same color because we had just painted it not too long ago. But it just has to have touch-ups from repairs.
Mhm.
So we don't need any.
No.
Nope.
Okay, thank you.
Have at it, happy painting.
We had a company paint the house and they're going to come back.
Oh, they are? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I was gonna say, if you need advice, you can call. I do a little bit of painting.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's good. It's wrapping up, because usually paint is the last finishing touches on a
Yes.
job, right? So that's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, because they had to replace 2 walls on our garage. They had to re-side them, so that has to be painted, and the whole roof was redone, so there's a lot of trim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still in a battle with ours to get our roof fixed.
It took us about 6 months.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
They don't like pain.
Mm-mm.
All right, Mr. Tim.
Well, yeah, I have comments, I
Oh,
always
wait,
do.
are you done? I'm sorry.
Yes, I am.
Oh, she's all
Thank you.
set. Okay, I just wanted to make
I
sure.
always do. I think that moving the Union Depot is a very positive thing for our community. And there was a special committee for that. But we also, as Historic District, was involved with that. So we helped with the grants and actually, I was on the Tri-County Times, dressed as a conductor, standing in front of it, so,
Oh, wow.
yeah. During one of the main thing, the federal, because we won the federal grant, it was something that was going on at the same time across the nation and we actually won as part where 6 figures came to help towards that move, so. I think that's good, and I also comment on Holly Hotel is that it seems to have posted that they are starting to renovate the place, so I think that's positive for the community too. I think that what we see downtown is very important to the history of this community. People don't realize, I don't think, that the village at Holly, when the trains first hit the ground, the richest city in Michigan was Detroit, and the second richest city in Michigan was Holly. People don't realize that. Right out at the Crayville Park is where all the farmers came and sold their goods to the people who put them on the train and shipped them across the country from here, so keeping this intact, that's why I'm on this committee, to keep this going, the community going as positive as it can be, so. And so I'm really happy with both those outcomes, that's working. And I want Andy's place to open too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so it's good too, so,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Yeah. I don't have any comments. The depot is good. It's funny when you go down to where it used to be and you look left and you go, whoa, wait, there's no building there.
Yeah.
And as you're coming down Broad Street, you go, wow, there's a building there.
And it looks really big.
It does.
It does,
It didn't look that big.
No, back
It's
then,
further
it
down.
looked like a little postage stamp.
right.
So I think it's a great addition to that spot. there used to be a building there when I first moved here. There was a little antique store on that site. It had no power, it had no water, 2 strikes. But it did, no, maybe it had power, but it had no water. But there was a little antique store, and they raised that, and then now it looks like, it's nice. I like the bias of the, it's not straight, it's kind of at an angle. I like that also. So hopefully we'll get some more renovation on that, and it'll come to life by Dickens Festival next year.
Yeah, I know that they're working on it in stages, but I was just thinking, when you mentioned Tri-County Times, here's an idea, just to get some like promotion of the depot now that it's been moved, is to maybe beautify the outside a little bit just with some landscaping by prom. Because I know that all the kids go to the alley to get pictures, and so, you know, the depot can now, maybe be a part of that, as far as senior pictures and prom pictures.
Yeah,
If we just like put a little money into, I know it's not the historic district, but just as a village, put a little bit of money into, just making the immediate surrounding of the depot, pretty by prom.
right.
When is prom? Thursday?
No, we have time. I'll maybe mention this idea to Manager Price, because I
Yes.
know that he'll like get the right people involved, but, I don't know, I think it's like May or June. It's usually, I think it's
June.
the end of
June?
May, beginning of June, yeah. Yeah, because I know that like when the depot was set back, I did do my son's senior pictures, in front of the depot, and they're just really cool. It's a cool
Yeah.
building.
It is, it's, yeah.
Yeah, when they get it, inside is just fantastic. It's really in excellent shape.
Yeah,
And so when the village gets that going and gets it open to the public, it's going to be a great place for events
yeah,
that we have not had,
right.
you know. It's going to be fantastic, so.
Yeah, I took a tour of it one time in the past. It must have, a long time ago, must have been open to the public to like at least tour it during special events or something. Maybe during the Dickens, like 10 years ago, I don't know, but I remember it was really neat to
Yeah,
go in.
before they had to have the trains blocked in all directions
Okay,
for at least 8 hours
okay, to go in.
to
the
be able
building.
to go in. That's
Okay.
why it was moved. So now you can walk right across Broad Street
Okay,
and not cross the track
to go in.
to go in. And so,
It was also one of the first or the only dual train
unions,
depots, right?
yes,
Two unions?
2 unions, yeah.
Yep, one on each side. That's why there's 2 sides.
Yep.
Because we had 2 train tracks
Right.
crossing each other for the diamond. I heard they're gonna try to get rid of the diamond, so.
I,
And they're also supposed to reshape Crapo Park curve. Supposed
Yeah.
to
I heard that.
re-engineer that. I don't know how they're gonna do that. We'll see.
yeah.
I've had people take senior pictures on my front porch
Oh,
of my
really?
house, yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. Let's make sure there's nothing on the back. There's nothing on the back. If there's nothing else,
I make a motion to dismiss.
motion to dismiss, end the meeting. Any seconds?
I'll second it.
Now we got a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion, meeting adjourned. 6:32. 6:32 and 42 seconds.